first, tell us, how did you get started in the project management industry? What has your career path, what has that journey even looked like?
So I guess I would say it started sometime in grad school. You know, you have those group projects and the teacher tells you, oh, everybody gotta have a role in the group project. So it was one particular class, I can't remember which class it was, but each group member had their own little role, and I was the project manager of the group. I had never before thought about project management, or even, it was just, IT to me was just like, oh, it's so, it's so many areas you could go in. And
Hmm.
so doing that in the group was kind of cool. I was like, okay, I wonder, is this how it really is in like real life outside of class?
Hmm.
So from there, I didn't think much more too deep into it. But my role when I was at the University of West Georgia in the IT department there, I was actually a web specialist, but we had projects where we had to manage the web projects where we were migrating the whole entire website
Oh,
for the university.
okay.
So it was a team of, I think it was 5 of us, and everybody had different things that we were doing on the website in, and
Hmm.
I was selected to be the one to oversee the projects and everything. I'm guessing it was more so because of my personality, to kind
Hmm.
of be that middleman to talk to the different departments throughout the school and everything like that. So I actually enjoyed that. I don't
Hmm.
know if it was the feeling of, oh, I get to manage these are my projects now, I got to
Yeah.
make sure y'all are doing everything right. So after that I was like, well, my undergrad degree is in business, then my master's degree is in IT, and I was like, how can I kind of combine the two? And then
Hmm.
project management made sense to me, more in the sense of, I want to stay in IT because of course project management can go in so many different industries.
Yeah.
And I kind of went from there. And so then when I got my job at AT&T, that was what I interviewed for, a project management role. And so when I got started there, I was actually put in more of a defect management role, where I
Okay.
had to manage the different applications and the defect teams and make sure they're handling all the defects in the project. So
Hmm.
doing that, I was kind of like, okay, I want to manage projects though. I
Yeah.
was hired
Yeah.
to be a project manager. And so
Right.
that's kind of how it started. And along the way, I've been on so many different teams in the company, managing different type of projects, different projects ranging from a few $1,000s to $1 million projects that may only be like a month long, to projects that can span over a year long.
Hmm.
And so that's where I am now. I'm actually a program manager now. So now I'm overseeing groups of project managers.
Yeah, nice. Nice. I like that. So you really, it's funny because a lot of people, it's like one or the other, where either they just kind of stumble into it, or someone really just sees that in them like really right away and says, you know what, you would probably be really good in this.
Mm-hmm.
And then they realize like, oh yeah, this definitely fits my personality. And then they actually do enjoy the job and continue into that career. So I like that. I like that they, at least they saw it and then you took it and ran with it.
Yeah, and it's
So
actually funny too when you say that. I remember too. I worked at Georgia State University at one point in time. I was an academic advisor,
mhm.
and so I was a business advisor. So I advised business students, and I had traditional and non-traditional students. And the non-traditional, of course, were the students that were older, may have took time off to go work, and they're
Yeah.
back in school. And so I remember I had this one student. He was an older guy, and we used to talk about like different things in IT. And that's when I was still in grad school at the time, while I was working there full time.
Yeah.
And so he was like, you ever thought about project management? You seem like you would be a good fit for that. And I was like,
They
no,
kept
I
just
don't think
pushing
I
you
want to.
over, right?
Right. Because at the time I was like, no, I don't think I want to do that. And so,
Yeah.
yeah, eventually it's funny how things go full circle like that. Because at the time I was like, I don't want to be a project manager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't glorify it, a lot, but it is what it is once you get into it and fun projects. But nah, I don't think it's anything. At least I did it when you're thinking about, you know what, that's what I want to do with my life. I never, project management it didn't even cross
Right.
my mind. I ended up stumbling into it, but I didn't even know. I honestly just didn't
Hmm.
even know about the industry. So